Hey everyone, and welcome back. So I got a couple of sort of minor announcements and news. Not too much today, but I think enough to definitely warrant a video. Been a bit of a long week for me. Been getting headaches like almost every day. So for those of you who don't know, I'm prone to headaches, very much prone to migraines, so I do have to be very mindful. Luckily, I didn't get any migraines. There was 2 points where I kind of felt like I could. Luckily, I can kind of sense when I might get one, so I know things I can do to hopefully prevent it. But not saying that for sympathy or anything like that. It's, you know, it's an ongoing thing for me. But luckily, well, actually, I have a minor headache right now, but not too bad. But that has nothing to do with this video. Just kind of want to let you guys know. Before I get to things, I have two things I absolutely have to mention. One of which, oh god, I feel so bad about. So let me get to that one first. I have two super chats that I need to respond to, or tips. I guess super chats, I guess, more for live streams, right? So tips, super chats, whatever they are, I absolutely appreciate them. First up, from Gary Richardson, $4.75 for $4.99. He tipped me that, and I feel so bad about this. Almost, I think back in April, like towards the end of April, and I did not see it. I didn't get any notification for it, and I finally saw it by accident this morning, and I was like, oh my god, how could I have missed that? So I am so sorry, Gary, because Gary's been around on my channel for a long time, comments on almost every video, so it's always great to see him. And I feel so bad because he even tipped me. It was after the Arrow one, where they had announced they're doing the 4K of Zombie, aka Zombie Flesh Eaters, for the UK market. And I said that I kind of really wanted to get it because, of course, Zombie, very, very big film for me, because when I saw it very, very young, it was one of the films that got me into Italian horror. And he tipped me that so that I could order it. So indeed, I actually hadn't ordered it yet. So as soon as I saw his tip, and so what he said, I went ahead and I ordered it. So the order is in, and thank you again, Gary. And once again, I'm so sorry. And then the other tip was in the last video, and luckily I did see this one in time, from Louis Vila, I'm pronouncing that okay, 5132, tipped $19.99. Thank you so much for that tip. I really, really appreciate it. That again, I appreciate every one of these tips, and like, especially for that amount, I was not expecting that. I don't know what's going. This year, did it start last year? For sure, like this year so far, I've never gotten like tips before like this. So the fact that you guys are tipping me, I literally can't tell you what it means. It really encourages me to kind of keep going. Not that I was going to give up, but you know what I mean. Like, it inspires me to put a lot more effort into it, into doing these videos. So thank you so much, Louis, and thank you so much, Gary. I very much appreciate it. And now we get to the news and announcements. First one, which actually I think I meant to mention this before and I didn't, at Living Dead Weekend, which was recent, Tom Savini said that there is a 4K version of Night of the Living Dead, the one he directed from 1990, in the works. It could be coming out in October. He recorded a new commentary track for the director's cut, which is interesting. I knew that there was a director's cut. I wasn't sure if like the footage was even usable for a director's cut. So that is fantastic news. I don't have any further details. Like, I don't know who's putting it out. I don't know if it's going to be Sony, because rights might be with Sony. I know they used to be, they might still be, or if one of the other companies will be putting it out. Don't know, but obviously the first, any news I get, I will definitely mention it. A long time coming for that one. Next up, Australian company Imprint is coming out with a limited edition steelbook of the 4K version of the Neverending Story. Now they, last year they put out a sort of deluxe version, which I can't remember. Did I mention in a previous video, or was that the video that kind of got screwed up and I never got to post it? I did end up getting that deluxe version, and that book is like the book replica that it comes in is like massive and stuff. Anyway, this is just a steelbook version. It has 3 discs in it, 1 4K disc and 2 Blu-rays. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure the Blu-rays are region free. The 4K disc has the US cut. included Blu-ray has the US cut, and then the majority of the interviews and extras and stuff like that. And then the third disc has the German longer cut. Now that is limited to 1,500 units. It is currently set for August 27th. August 27th. And it retails for $119.95 Australian. I don't know what that is in other currencies. So just want a heads up on that. But that is a fantastic release if you can swing for it. Because hopefully we get that, eventually like here in the States and other countries as well. But at least for now, if you love the film like I do, it's definitely worth picking up. Next up, coming from Sony in September 16th, is a 4K steelbook of Krull, which is really awesome for those who grew up on that film, which I remember seeing as a kid as well. I was just like, wow. Finally getting a 4K release. I think it was the last version, I think the Blu-ray, wasn't that put out by like one of those kind of budget companies? I can't remember, but it doesn't matter because we are getting a 4K release from Sony themselves as a new 4K restoration from the original camera negative, approved by the cinematographer. And just like with Sony, it will have both the original 2.0 stereo surround track, a 5.1 remix, and a brand new Dolby Atmos mix. Will be a 2-disc set, 4K disc, and the included Blu-ray. Included Blu-ray will have the new transfer on it. With the audio option, no, the 5.1 and the 2.0, it didn't look like the Dolby Atmos track is on that. I could be wrong about that, but it may not be. Also ports over a commentary track with the director and a couple of the actors, plus a behind-the-scenes commentary, as well as Journey to Krull featurette and the theatrical trailer. And again, that is due out September 16th. I'm not 100% sure on the price, but going off of Sony's other steelbooks, I assume the retail price is probably the same at $55.99. Obviously, it drops as it gets closer to release. Now, last I checked, I don't think pre-orders were up just yet, so just want to let you know. But that's definitely one I'm looking forward to picking up. Next up, we have a couple things from Kino. First up is an announcement of a 4K release with included Blu-ray of the movie 4 Rooms, which is a anthology from the mid-90s, 95, I think, or something like that, somewhere in there. Which had 4 stories that revolved around Tim Roth, who was the, what do you call it, the bellhop or something at a kind of the small hotel. So one story is directed by Allison Anders, the other one by Alexander Rockwell, other one by Robert Rodriguez, and then finally the 4th one directed by Quentin Tarantino, which I'm excited to see. I haven't seen that in a long time. And I remember actually for the most part, like all 4 stories were good. So no further details. It was just announced. It will come at some point later this year. But yeah, definitely one to, I'll definitely let you know when details are announced. And then next up, we have a Blu-ray and 2 4K releases coming up. Which one should we do first? Let's do the Blu-ray first. So coming August 19th is a Blu-ray release of the movie Repossess from 1990, which was the movie starring Leslie Nielsen and Linda Blair as obviously a spoof of The Exorcist, sort of done in the like over-the-top, like airplane Naked Gun type of humor. We'll have a commentary track from the director as well as the theatrical trailer. Now again, it's Kino, so I have to assume that Blu-ray will be region A locked. And that retails for $29.95. Now we get to the 2 4K announcements, which are 2 comedies. First one coming, which one's coming August 19th is a 4K release of the movie Coneheads, retailing for $44.95. So the 4K will have the 4K disc and included Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray will also be sold separately. So 4K has got a new transfer from the original negative, commentary track with the director and film historian Michael Felcher. That's cool, he's on there. 5.1 and 2.0 audio tracks, and then the Blu-ray has a couple of other extras, including an actress with actress Michelle Burke, interview with monster creator Phil Tippett, a vintage electronic press kit, extended vintage interview clips with Dan Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, Michelle Burke, Lorne Michaels, and director Steve Barron, behind-the-scenes footage, theatrical trailer, and TV spots. Definitely a lot on here. Cool that that one is getting a 4K release. And then the other 4K release, again, another comedy, and I think one that a lot of us are kind of excited about, coming August 19th. Also retailing for $44.95 is a 4K release of the movie Happy Gilmore. And that's going to be a 2-disc set, 4K disc and included Blu-ray. I don't see anything immediately about a separate Blu-ray, but I assume there would be, considering it comes with a Blu-ray. Now this one is interesting because, get this, it has a new transfer of the EK original negative from a 6K scan. Now that's interesting. I mean, for Happy Gilmore, let's get it a 6K scan. Hey, okay, that's fine. But very, very cool. It's got 5.1 and 2.0 audio tracks. Has a new commentary track with filmmaker Brian Connolly and podcast host Wilson Smith, and then the included Blu-ray, which also has the film on it with the 6K scan transfer, the commentary track, and also has 6 deleted scenes, outtakes, a theatrical trailer, which was also rescanned in 2K. I wish trailers would get rescanned a lot more often on releases, as well as the same 5.1 and 2.0 stereo tracks. So definitely wanted to mention that one as well. And actually, just double checking on the Kino site, it does not look like there's a separate Blu-ray release. So if you do want the Blu-ray, it looks like you're gonna have to buy the 4K sets. It's kind of weird that it includes a Blu-ray, but they don't have it separately. Anyway, so that is coming August 19th. All right, one more thing, and there's just a couple announcements real quick. From Scream Factory, we have a Larry Cohen box set due out August 26th for $69.98. Now, this is a website exclusive, so it's at shoutfactory.com. It's a Blu-ray set that has 3 of his films, and let's see, they are The Private Files of J. Edgar Hoover from 1977, the movie Special Effects from 1984, and then Wicked Stepmother from 1989. Now, this is, again, it's an exclusive and is limited to 2,500 units. The Private Files of J. Edgar Hoover has a new 2K scan from the original negative, being its original mono, and does have the Most Feared Man scoring the film, an interview with film music historian Daniel Schweiger, as well as the trailer. Special effects only has the trailer. Now, it doesn't say anything about a transfer. Now, if I remember correctly, I think Kino put that out a couple of years ago. I assume it probably is kind of similar to the Kino release, if I'm not, I could be wrong, but I'm guessing. And then the third disc in the set, which has Wicked Stepmother, has a new 2K scan from the original negative, as the original stereo 2.0 stereo track, as well as Which Is Which, editing, Wicked Stepmother, interview with editor David Kern, and the trailer as well. So again, that is up for pre-order right now on the Shout Factory website. And again, it is a website exclusive. It's also a Blu-ray set. It's Shout/Scream Factory, so it's going to be Region A locked for those of you outside of Region A. Now, I'm looking forward to that one because, of course, Larry Cohen. I'm a massive fan of Larry Cohen, as a lot of you know. And actually, I've never seen the J. Edgar Hoover, the Files of J. Edgar Hoover. That's the only one out of the 3 I haven't seen before. So looking forward to checking that out. In fact, I still have to get in a pre-order for a couple of like Scream Factory stuff. Usually what I do is I wait and then just kind of place like kind of a large like order, like using like PayPal credit, give myself 6 months to pay it off. And to wrap it up, obviously, we are 1 week away from the Arrow titles, which will go up on Friday, June 27th. Jumping ahead here. So we should get the September titles. And since we are now entering the Halloween time for announcements, usually like September and October, we should hopefully get some good releases coming from them. Obviously, I'll cover that once those are announced. And also coming July 1st, which we're almost at July, for heaven's sakes. Vinegar Syndrome will have a subscriber week, where if you're looking to just do the 6 month, for the remainder of the year, to be a subscriber, that's only available for that 1 week. But we will be getting the July title announcements, which will obviously ship out by the end of the month. And there should be 3 new Vinegar Syndrome titles, and they're calling it Alien Invasion Summer. So who knows? Who knows what's going to get announced? But yeah, so looking forward to that. Obviously, that'll be a video covered once we're in July. So that's it for this video. Just wanted to, a couple odds and ends in this one, but definitely want to kind of get these out of the way so that next time I can get to, mainly just cover the Arrow stuff. So definitely let me know your thoughts on all of this. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.